Welcome to another episode of Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host, Frankie Balboa, aka Shogun Supreme. Y'all know the deal, y'all know the vibes, man. And what is the vibes for today? We're going to be talking about the recent release Region B Blu-ray by EUREKA Entertainment of Skinny Tiger, Fatty Dragon versus the Hong Kong Legends DVD, and we're going to see if this Blu-ray is worth the upgrade. So far, as y'all saw in my first video of The Prodigal Son, EUREKA has been killing it with the color grading, the sound, the extras, and all that stuff. But before I get into that, I want to talk a little bit about the film and, of course, the action. You already know. Peace. So this film is an action comedy directed by Larkon Wing, related to the amazing late great director Larkon Leung. If y'all don't know who that is, the man gave us 36 Chambers and Drunken Master 2. You already know, man, the man is the GOAT. Legendary status right there, you know. And this film stars Sammo Hung and Carl Maka. And this is, like I said, a buddy action film, and one problem leads to another and just snowballs out of effect. Now, the comedy might not be for everyone. I'm not a huge fan of it. It has its moments, but the action in this film is dynamic and chaotic and intense as hell, man. If you guys really want to know more about this film and see a full-length review on it, Will from Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation did an amazing 30-minute video about this film. He goes into the details, the extras, about the commentary. Great friend of the channel, amazing guy. I know him every day on Instagram, you know, with picture comparisons and just film talking in general. He's a great guy. He's gonna remind you of those clerks from, you know, back in the day, in those, you know, family video rental spots. You go there to buy one film, you end up buying 5. Great guy. I will definitely link his review on the description. With that said, I'm gonna talk more about the action of this film, because the action, like I said, is intense and mayhem. And of course, the way Sammo Hung embodies Bruce Lee in this film, it's freaking amazing, man. We're gonna get into that right after this. Peace. One thing that's really fun about this film is the way Sammo Hung impersonates Bruce Lee. This is his third and final time doing this. He did this in 1978, the first time, with Enter the Fat Dragon, which is an amazing fun film. And of course, in the 1986 classic of Millionaire's Express, with that brief moment he had with Cynthia Rothrock. And of course, EUREKA released a fantastic Blu-ray of that film and actually has an exclusive extra cut of that film. I recommend you guys getting that for real. But besides that, the way he embodies Bruce in this film is just amazing. His mannerism, his flow, the power is attacks. I mean, you see it in his kicks, man. The way he kicks people here and the follow through is just amazing, intense. Like, he sent these people to another dimension, man. He must have injured a few people in this film, because the way you see he goes back into his stance after he kicks him, he's feeling himself. He knows they felt that, man. And that's what's fun about this clip, man. Not this clip, but just the movie in general, because you see a lot of that, and it's a whole bunch of Bruce Lee references throughout the entire film. Like, if you're a huge fan of Bruce, you're gonna spot a lot of references from Bruce Lee filmography in this very film. And that's one thing that I enjoy about this film, and I've always been on and off about it. But, you know, again, like I said, the comedy's not for everybody, but the action, through the roof, man. I'm definitely gonna show you guys another example of how he gets busy in this film, for real, man. Like, it's you guys gonna see, man. He gets down. You already know, man. Peace. So in case if you guys are wondering why I have a different attire, is because I had to redo this clip, and I came straight out of work, and you know, the clip got, you know, blocked in 70 countries, man. But whatever happens, that's the YouTube thing for you. So I'm gonna do it, you know, picture for picture like the previous clip, because that one didn't get, you know, copyright claim. So, you know, you get to see my live expressions, you know, on this scene right here, you know. But yeah, right here you got Sammo versus Mark, the infamous villain everybody knows, man. He's always the crazy white guy in his films, man. As you saw, Sammo made him hurt, bro, right there, man. He felt that, man. And he's doing his little Bruce Lee, little swagger, man. You know, hit him with the ooh. But look how light he is in his freaking feet, bro. Like, just bouncing and waving and all that, man. Look at that, so comfortable right there. Let's go, man. He's doing his little leg blocks right there. Hold that. Come on, man. That don't work. I mean, I've seen this all before, man. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm gonna go high, man. Eat that, bro, for real, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, yo, Sammo doesn't play here, and you see a lot of stuff like that in this film, man. So Bruce Lee swagger is through the roof, man, for real. As I saw in that clip, man, yo, man, he gets busy, man. I told you, man, like, so much fun. And that's the thing, though, in this film, like, the action, you don't see him doing, like, the same Bruce Lee expressions, man. He just go in, man. Like I'm telling you, man, it's fun watching the film references through Bruce Lee's catalog being impersonated by Sammo Hung. He comes with new flows, he comes with grappling, everything Bruce Lee was about. Oh, you know, I mean, he is the godfather of MMA, man. Like the man did it all. And also, if you guys want to know more about Bruce, man, and fighting and all that, man, my good friend, man, Kung Fu Genius, he's in the extras for the Prodigal Son Blu-ray, will definitely break that down for you. The man is like a Bruce Lee historian on the low, man. He doesn't call himself that, but he is, man. I'm going to definitely link his channel in the description, man. But with that out of the way, and y'all saw how amazing the action is, it's time for the nitty gritty, man. We're going to be doing the Blu-ray comparison of EUREKA Entertainment's Skinny Tiger Fighter Dragon versus the Hong Kong Legends DVD. We're gonna see how this come through because y'all gonna be surprised by the outcome, man. You already know, man. Peace. I'm telling you, man, EUREKA Entertainment definitely killed it, man. I know you guys know me already for a couple of videos on Twitter. I'm a big fan of the Hong Kong Blue, or as I recently learned, man, it's called day for night, that technique. And I'm gonna definitely get into that on this very channel, like, you know, soon. I'm gonna get that color grading channel, you know, that color grading video up for you guys. But the Hong Kong Legends DVD was too dark. Even the day for night scenes, like, it was very crush heavy, and some of the day teams had like very tannish dark look to it, while the EUREKA one actually looks not natural but has a good pop to it. Like the colors, man, especially there's a scene there where you see with Carrie's character, Carrie Ng. I'm probably pronounced her last name wrong, it's NG, so excuse me, man. I'm not well versed with some, you know, Cantonese last names. But yeah, with the purple jacket, you see something in the background of the walls where it has like a nice little purple touch to it. And again, for me, like I told you, it's, if you change the color grading, at least keep the tone and the energy of Hong Kong cinema during that time. And EUREKA did that. They did their own take on it, but it still keeps that same energy. It still looks like it's from the, you know, from the 1990s, from the late 80s and 90s of film. And also the colors, man, they just pop and they're vibrant. It almost looks like, you know, HDR, you know, and the skid tones are great. Shadow details, something that you barely see in the Hong Kong Legends one. It's just overly, you know, crush and dark and grimy. And one thing is, it doesn't fit the tone of the film, the Hong Kong Legends DVD, because this is a very you know, bubbly comedy action film, you know, and it's very colorful, as I saw with the outfits, the environment, and you know, all that. So Eureka definitely killed it with this one, you know. Again, you know, I'm a big fan of the, you know, day for night style of filmmaking during that era. And as you saw the car scene pulling up, for me, that's where Hong Kong Legends DVD kills it. But everything else, Eureka destroyed it, man. This is a fantastic release, man. If you're a huge fan of this film, you're not gonna be disappointed with this Blu-ray. And with that said, I'm definitely gonna get into my final thoughts about this. You already know. But yeah, man, once again, this was a great video to put together, man. And shout outs to all my followers, man, that were hyped for this video, mentioned it, ready for it. You know, I got into a little technical difficulties this weekend, but you know, I finally put everything together. But yeah, like, you know, the Eureka Blu-ray did a fantastic job. Like, even in that tunnel scene where Samuel's coming out, you know, he's going up the ramp, there's still a hint of blue into it, but it's still a dark scene. It's not like, you know, it's overly bright. It still fits the tone. While the Hong Kong Legends DVD one is just overly dark and crushed, like there's no light coming through. Especially, I forgot to mention, in the apartment scene. For context, it's bright daylight. Like, it looks like 85 degrees, no clouds, nothing, is sunny. When they go inside this apartment with, you know, like clear shades and everything, it's like pitch black, like there's no light ambience in there, you know. But yeah, Eureka did a great tone of it, man. Even the day for night scenes are way better on the overall on the Eureka Blu-ray. So this is a fantastic upgrade if you're a huge fan of the film. I'm not that big of a fan of this film, but after re-seeing it again, you know, a couple of things I let slide, and it's a fun, enjoyable film just to kick it, especially with friends, because Carl Maka and Sammo Hung have a great bonding relationship in this film, and I wish they did more films together. Something that's out of the action buddy, you know, bubbly thing type action, but I wish they did more films together because they had great chemistry throughout the film. Yeah, and with that said, man, it was fun putting this video together. I'm gonna have more great ones coming along, and especially now that I got into the worst thing I ever got myself into Laserdisc. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of experimenting, a lot of checking out audio and doing all that stuff, and of course looking at color grading, because a lot of styles were different on Laserdisc as well. So it's gonna be fun, man. Again, you're gonna see more amazing videos out of this channel, and of course, that you already know, man, like, share, subscribe. You already know, man. Until the next one. Peace.